And welcome back, everyone, for Week 13, lucky Week 13 of the 2017 NFL season. Just 1-3 with the picks last week. We keep missing games by under a field goal, and we missed our big teaser play because the Arizona kicker nailed a 57-yard field goal with 1 second left. So close. We're going to get it this week. Here are the picks. The first game we're going to look at has the Carolina Panthers going to New Orleans, where the Saints are 4.5-point favorites at home. It hasn't been the normal way for the Saints this year. Drew Brees hasn't been the guy winning the games for them. It's been the 1-2 punch of Ingram and Kamara running the ball. Now they run into a Carolina defense that's number 3 against the run, and offensively they can match New Orleans. You know, this is just a case where it might be too many points. Carolina could certainly win this game. I'm not saying they're going to win this game, but 4.5 points is too much. Let's take those points, and let's take the Carolina Panthers plus 4.5. The second game we're going to look at has the Philadelphia Eagles going to Seattle, where the Seahawks are 5.5-point dogs at home. Wow, 3 years ago, you would have never expected a visiting team to be the chalk in a Seattle game, but this is not the same Seattle team as before. The Legion of Boom has been decimated by injuries and other injuries on that team. The offensive line isn't very good. Marshawn Lynch is not the running back anymore. Now they got a Philadelphia Eagles team that is just a juggernaut this year. Every year it seems that there's one team like that. Last year it was Atlanta. The year before it was Carolina. Both those teams went 15-1 all the way to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying the Eagles are going to go to the Super Bowl, but no one's standing in their way. They're beating everybody by 4 touchdowns, so they should at least beat Seattle by 1 touchdown. Let's lay the points, and let's take the Philadelphia Eagles minus 5.5. The third game we're going to look at has the Detroit Lions going to Baltimore, where the Ravens are 3-point favorites at home. Both these teams kind of similar. They seem to be beating the teams that they should and losing to the teams that they should. With Baltimore, you look at them and they're number 2 defensively in points against, but if you look at the wins that they've had, they've been playing all the scrub quarterbacks. Last week was Houston had Savage. The week before, Green Bay had Hundley in there. I think Carr for Oakland didn't play that game, was Manuel, and Matt Moore was for Miami. What are the other 2 games that they've won? I think they beat the rookie Kaiser, and they beat Andy Dalton of the Bengals. I love Andy, but now they get a real quarterback. Matt Stafford is probably borderline elite as you can get. I think he's an elite quarterback. I think he's going to give the Ravens everything they can handle. This is probably going to come down to the last second Matt Prater field goal by Detroit. I think the Lions win this game outright, and you get the points. So let's take the Detroit Lions plus 3. And the fourth game we're going to look at is another great one as my Minnesota Vikings go to Atlanta. The Falcons are 3-point favorites at home. Atlanta's been playing a lot better in the last couple of games, offensively and defensively, but they're running into another juggernaut. My Minnesota Vikings, not being a homer here, it's just that the Vikings only lost 2 games, and those 2 games came more or less when Case Keenum had just taken over at quarterback. Now he's established himself. He's actually playing for his job as touchdown Teddy Bridgewater's on the sidelines waiting to get his old job back. Keenum's been lights out, though, with a wide receiving core that's as deep as anybody's in the NFL, a very good running game, and possibly the best defense in the NFL now that Denver sort of sunk down a little bit. This is another game where I think Minnesota actually can win this game and you get the points. So let's take those points. And let's take my Minnesota Vikings plus 3. Here's my let's take the man's money parlay play and my 6-game 6-point teaser play. For the parlay play, we'll take the Carolina Panthers plus 4.5, the Philadelphia Eagles minus 5.5. We'll take the Detroit Lions straight up and the Minnesota Vikings straight up. And we'll add in the Tennessee Titans and the LA Rams, both of them straight up. A $25 bet will get us $872.55. For our teaser play, we'll take the Carolina Panthers plus 10.5, the Philadelphia Eagles plus 0.5 point, the Detroit Lions plus 9, Minnesota Vikings plus 9, Tennessee Titans minus 0.5 point, and the LA Rams minus 1. A $25 bet will get us $175. Good luck. Here are my straight-up plays for this week. Okay, those are my picks for this week. Good luck to you. Don't forget to join us on our Facebook page. The page is really growing. We're almost up to 400 members. Lots of great prognosticators making great videos just like this. Okay, for the Geo Knows YouTube channel, I am Geo. Let's take the man's money.